You want to
Yeah,
say
if
that
you want to
again?
have like a little chirping.
Yeah.
You wanted to do what?
That's nothing. Don't worry about it.
He said he wanted to take the batteries out of the smoke detector to add like a little
Little
chirping ambient noise.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
So before we go into this, whose living room are we in right now?
Well, I figured it was yours. If it's not, I'm not entirely sure whose this is.
Okay, we'll figure it out. This is my living room.
it looks like a normal living room to me. Look at my outfit. It's pretty. See, it's
Looking good. Good looking, man. Might I add. Looking good.
is the reason for the season or something.
Looking or something.
I don't know.
The reason. It's so funny to say that on like Halloween, dude. It's so funny.
It's all about getting that Halloween thirst trap stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, Halloween OnlyFans. Like you're in like the witch cosplay. Like thirst trap season is here. You'll know it if you're looking for that kind of thing. Which, you know.
Hey,
Oh no.
yeah. This is my house. Welcome to my house. Make yourselves at home.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to do that. You got any beers?
I got a couple of cold ones in the fridge. Help yourself.
Yeah,
he's
well,
sponsored
I
by
already
Dylan
been helping
Mulvaney.
myself through them. Dylan Mulvaney. Yeah, we got plenty of Bud Lights here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was chugging the Dylan Mulvaney themed Bud Lights.
The Bud Light, yeah.
For fun.
Dylan Mulvaney, like, what a legend. I got his poster over in my garage, man. What a legend.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
he should
say
feel
what you want
honored.
about-
They never put Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the cans, man. He like should really feel honored about that. I think he's the only face on a Bud Light can ever in existence.
Wow, it's kind of like Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah.
We should have like a street. We should have like the street along the gay bar everywhere in America be Dylan Mulvaney Street.
Hey, careful now. Don't dox me. Don't dox what street I live on.
Wow, so you just moved there like for the convenience. Like
Yeah.
you were just right there. You're like, you know what? Oh, that'll be perfect. That's right down the street
Yeah.
from the gay bar.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Mulvaney Street. Well, it's a nice, it's a colorful neighborhood. It's very colorful.
Oh yeah,
And it's a very walkable street,
it's very colorful.
Yeah.
Okay. It like I don't know what it is. It's like you're red. It's like you're cool kids. Like I'm in red, but
Yeah.
you should have like a purple band. That'd be perfect. You and
Yeah.
you and No Name would like fit together with the purple theme.
Okay, purple theme.
I'm thinking purple decor outside your house, and maybe that
Okay.
could be like fit into the Halloween. Like I don't think
Okay.
anyone would question it.
Okay.
Oh, I always
okay.
thought you're supposed to have
Sounds
red
good.
lights outside at Halloween.
I'm gonna give out this year black licorice to all the kids, so they'll never come back to my house. So I'm thinking long term. I'm thinking save money. Like nobody's ever gonna come back to my house with black licorice.
Didn't you say that you were going to spike your candy with like?
I did not.
No,
Somebody
you
did
didn't say that. Are you sure?
But that wasn't me. But somebody did say that. I'm not
For
gonna
the
name
record,
names.
that was me.
Oh, that was you. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So what's the plan? What's the candy plan? You're the candy man. What's the candy plan? You're the Willy Wonka man.
Well, it's a fairly simple process. You get yourself, go to any drug dealer, get some of the wafers, or, you can get acid and basically, wax, and then you just pawn it off as wax candy. They just have to have a little bit of a sweet or a sour to them, and kids don't know any better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Has it ever occurred to you that idea is like really insane? Maybe.
No, I can't say that it has.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You just like get them.
See, I figured I'd give the kids like the first experience at a very young age on a very bad night. And the idea is they'll be weaned off of drugs for the rest of their life. I'm doing them a favor. Give them a bad trip early on. I mean, that's what anybody wants. Their parents should be thinking me.
So here's my thinking. If you were doing like some kind of like Jack Skellington idea, like you're having your kids given like a nightmare before Christmas, and their nightmare is like an acid trip.
Yeah, I'm already
That'd be
seeing
pretty
holes
sick.
in this plot. I think this might be copyrighted. I think somebody else has already done this idea.
Yeah, well, I think it's a good idea. I think that we should that you build up, some people like microdose like
Yeah.
stuff, like they build up their tolerance and they like microdose like mushrooms or whatever, or poison, and then it's to the point where like, yeah, they can't even tell.
Dude, the poison like microdosing, that stuff is wild. Like, you
Yeah,
know
people
about
really
that.
do that.
Yeah, dude, that stuff is wild. Like to build up tolerance to poison, and it's supposed to like give you like youth and I almost said virginity.
Give you your virginity back.
Give it back. You can get it back, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah, but no, seriously, like the tolerance, like the poison tolerance, and like, dude, that is so insane.
Well, it might be Korea. It's either Korea or Saudi Arabia. And I know that's quite the difference, but both of them are like obsessed with virginity, and so there's like some kind of plastic surgery that's being done to make it like, I mean, this is not exactly a pleasant thought, but like rebuild the hymen.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, we're doing that now.
No, we can stop with this right now.
Well, I'm not doing it, but some people are.
The gay bar, the local gay bar. I was curious what was your decision in doing that?
Like I said, it's just a very interesting neighborhood. It's very interesting. It's always,
Do you
always
recognize
going on.
like a lot of familiar faces?
Yeah. I name the I give the homeless people nicknames around here.
I meant at the gay bar.
Oh, familiar faces? No, I've never been in. I'm too scared.
Too scared. Well, I mean, you chose to move in alongside it.
Yeah. I guess that's a very valid point. So, I mean, yeah, every once in a while I see some. I thought we were just talking about the colorful characters around here. Yeah, sure. I mean, I see some familiar faces every now and then.
Okay. Any big players? Any interesting information that we can get?
Oh yeah, sure. Like, I mean, Diddy's a regular.
What?
Yeah. But I think what he's trying to say is like, that what he's really asking is like, how often is Netanyahu in there? Whenever he's in town, I do see him in there.
You've seen him in there. That's
Yeah,
good to know.
yeah. He's in there.
Was he
whenever he's in town.
accompanied by anybody else? Maybe some little boys and girls, perhaps?
The Mossad has ears everywhere. Gotta watch out.
Wallace have eyes. The Wallace have ears. Be careful what you say.
There's a great joke there, but I don't know bandana code to like follow that joke up with. But that was a great setup.
But the bandana code is you gotta have purple, and you're gonna rock it, and it's gonna be the season.
I'm just gonna run with this joke just because it's funny, but like I am a little worried as to what purple actually means. But we'll just roll.
What is purple means?
Yeah.
Look, purple. If you know, you know, and that's all I'll say.
Man.
If you know, if you're in the know, then purple means something. But I'm not gonna be the one to spell that.
Well, I tell you what, we can look this up quickly. Like, we got the time. We can pull up the gay code for bandanas. Give me a second.
That's what it's called. I'll say where I'm from, the only like bandana code I knew is blue and red, you know? And the blue guys, they have this like funny little dance they do, you know? But if you're not one of them and you try that dance, they don't like it, you know what I mean?
Some people, okay, I'll go ahead and I'll play it. You got some people who are on the blue, some people who are on the red, some people who and the people who swing both ways, as they say, those are your purple bandanas.
No way.
Yeah, if you swing both ways, that's a purple bandana. That's what they call it. I didn't want to be the one to spoil that.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
that's
dude, that's pretty
that's the
hard,
secret.
man.
Okay, so I did find it. I've got myself a little code here. It says, once again, hey, Kitty's watching this. She should probably stop watching this. Light blue, oral sex. Yellow, we all know what that is. Kelly green, male prostitution. Hunter green, daddy boy sex. I don't want to know. Orange, few limits.
No, which one means pause? Which one means positive?
I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing one.
Do we have one for BBC? Do we have one that's like brown? Do we have like a black one?
Oh, there is definitely a brown one, and you know what that means as well.
Oh my god.
Bro.
Okay. So the black one has a specific meaning. The brown one, the purple one, we've established all these different codes. But I just can't even imagine that they came up with all of this. Somebody had too much free time and decided that this would be, you know, a good thing to invent. It's kind of ridiculous.
Well, you know, I'm actually impressed it got standardized. Like, you know.
Yeah, right.
That's impressive that we can actually like come to a standard on all this. Like what everything means.
I mean, it had to at some point, I guess, if you think about it, because, like, all these dudes, they gotta somehow get laid, and if they don't get the kink they want, I mean, that's oppression.
So here's my
I'm just
question.
talking about bandanas, man. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
So here's my question. Which one means I'm a pedophile?
So I think that's probably Hunter Green, because that's the daddy boy sex.
I thought it
okay.
was the blue and white with a star on it.
So yeah, the blue and white
White with
and the flag,
star.
the sign out front that says "Stand with Israel." That's the secret code.
That's the secret code. That's
secret.
hey. All I'm saying is that's what I understood. You know, hey, you know, maybe I'm wrong. You know,
That's the new NAMBLA secret man boy love code.
I mean, you know, hey, I don't know. This is what I've heard on the street. I don't know this to be a fact. This is what people tell me.
Hey, you said you live in a colorful town. I want to. So there's supposedly there's a code where if you throw shoes over like a power line.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that? It means like, what does it mean?
Normally, I mean, I've seen it. I've lived in plenty of neighborhoods that had that on it. Usually it just means like you can buy drugs in this neighborhood. That's the OG. I don't know what it means now, if they've changed the code.
Well, I heard that the code had to change because, like, the cops got way too aware of that, so,
Yeah.
Like the OG, it was, you know, It was where it was a neighborhood you could buy drugs in.
Everybody knows, and now it's not a secret. It's just like
But honestly, like I can't say how many sneakers I've seen over power lines, but I feel like it stopped being like OGs and unks doing this. I felt like at a certain point it's just like high school kids just screwing around. Just doing it, just to do it.
I mean, that makes the most sense these days. Speaking of something entirely different, you're not a very good podcaster there, my boy. Can we get, like, the whole podcast, what is it, sponsor and all that?
Rabbi Shlomo's matzo balls. No. Wait, who said I was a podcaster?
I would be honored to be sponsored by Rabbi Shlomo's mothballs. Like, I would view it
matzo
as an
balls.
honor and by his mothballs. Like for me, it would be an honor, you know, just to give back,
Just to give back.
and you know.
Yeah, as long as his mothballs stay out of my mouth, I'm okay.
I think they put mothballs in people's mouths and like to go with that big way of.
It'd probably be something like super lame. I hate to say that.
100 gex?
Super lame. No. I mean, they're good, but I wouldn't shill for 100 gigs. It'd be something super lame like Prusa 3D, like the 3D printing company.
What would it be? Would it be like Qatar Airways?
There we go. Okay.
I'm trying to think. Would I shill for the company that makes like the Negev rifle? Like,
Okay. Yeah.
who would it be?
Well, I know who does it for, like the majority of America. It's just, you know, like, Ukraine, woo!
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's go.
This episode of Download the Internet is sponsored by the Azov Battalion. Azov Battalion, Mariupol is beautiful this time of year.
And silence.
It was such a good ad. I had nothing to add to that. I mean, it's just like
Come to scenic Mariupol. We have matzo. We have fucking, what do they call, borscht? We have pierogi. We have all that amazing stuff in Mariupol. Scenic city, come one, come all. We have foundries with tunnels for people who love tunnels. You can hide underneath the foundry. You can get an amazing experience. I would completely recommend it to anybody looking to learn more about Ukraine, access their inner Slav. You know, like, it's beautiful.
And those tunnels, keep in mind, are 100% Israeli dug.
Bravo. You know, what more could you ask for?
New York.
Anywhere there's like a Marta or like Boring Company, Tesla. Where else do they have tunnels? They have tunnels in fucking where?
Well, definitely Paris. Paris has got quite a few.
Oh, catacombs. Yes, the catacombs.
Catacombs go hard.
What about Hyperbolia? We gotta have Hyperbolia on here. Like, all those tunnels under Antarctica, like, back to the Aryan world? Yes.
Oh, how did I not think of it? It completely skipped my mind. And I guess I'm just washed.
Okay.
This episode of Download the Internet is sponsored by Hyperborea Air. Take a trip to Hyperborea. Turn you white as snow. We have beautiful Arctic bears. We actually have penguins, believe it or not. You think they're just Antarctica, but they actually have penguins in Hyperborea. Hyperborea Air. Beautiful year-round.
Man, Yugata is so angry right now. I mean, she's the one working the cameras, and I mean, you'll get your turn, girl. But oh man, she wants to talk about this subject.
I feel like Hyperborea is like when Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks goes to heaven. That's what I'm hearing.
Yep. And he sees white Jesus, and it's Ronald Reagan.
It's Ronald
Oh,
Reagan,
yes, sir. Oh, this white heaven, thank you, white Jesus.
yeah. That's what I'm hearing. It just slapped the Mediterranean right out of me, man. It just like slap it right out.
Where can you go if you want a tan? Where if you want to go to get an orange tan? You want that orange look? Where do you go?
Where did Cherno go?
Sure, no. Bro, this is like India. That's where she went. India has
did
the
it?
opposite power of Hyperborea. India has the power to turn you brown. This is
Oh.
true fact, believe it or not, you know it.
I don't want to think about that actually, because that means it's not a tan. It's like cow dung that she's got all over her.
Not necessarily. India will just do that to you, regardless of whether you're in the cow dung or not. It just does that. The awkward silence is crazy. Okay, so maybe I think what we're hearing is it might actually just be the cow dung.
It's probably true. Just
We may have
let's
to
say it's
revise
true.
that theory, and we may have to say,
We'll have to
actually,
add a
you know,
community note.
it's not actually. That's mean. That's rude. Don't just say that about Indians. They're people, you know.
It's just a little different. Built different.
Yeah, they need to like congest in their cow dung to actually feel alive. But no, we love our Indians. We love when they come over here and take all the tech jobs. I mean, that's in all the gas stations.
If I want to talk to an Indian, and this is an amazing thing about society we have today, I can talk to an Indian anytime I want. I get scam calls all day long,
Yeah.
Indians, and I can talk to them. It's like amazing. Like, I don't know, the wonders that globalism is brought to me, and like global free trade is so cool that I can talk to an Indian
Yeah.
all day
definitely.
long if I want. I
Yeah.
find it kind of remarkable in a way.
I wonder what Rudyard Kipling would think about that if he were alive.
Oh, he would have said India was a mistake. That's what he would have said.
Let me tell you, this is
I
hey,
thought he loved
this is
India.
gonna be your next. This is gonna be your next book review. Okay, it's by this French guy. I don't know
Okay.
his name, but it's something like camp. It's like it's not Yuri camp. What camp is it? It's camp of the. When do you know?
No, I don't know what we're talking about.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
It's called like Camp of the Saints, and it's by
Okay.
this French guy. If y'all really never heard of it.
No.
So basically, the plot of Camp of the Saints is that there is like boats, like just endless boatloads of people coming in from Africa, and they're sailing to Europe, and it's basically like ruining Europe.
Oh, gotcha. It's a fiction. It's one of those fiction books.
It's a historical fiction.
When was it written?
And-
This is interesting.
It was written in the 70s, and
Wow.
this guy, he just wrote it, and like the leader of the people who are coming into Europe, their name is in Indian, it translates to dung eater.
Okay.
A-
Okay.
And that's the like the hero of that book, and it's like one of the quotes I think is like, they will not care about your civilization, they will burn down your mahogany door for warmth. Like, That's
Okay.
just like part of the book. It's an interesting read. It's a little
Yeah.
like foresight, like the author was, but like I don't know if I think it's still in publication in France, but it's one of those like banned books. You know, they always have the banned
Oh
books section
yeah.
in the library.
Yeah. Don't get me off on the banned book section. The banned book section, like in most bookstores, are like the most milk toast bands. Like there's a bunch of like good banned books, but like if you go to the library, if you go to like the bookstore and like the band section, it's like all the milk toast band.
Yeah, well, what I was saying was that experience, that concert experience, like that's not something anybody should ever have to go through. People flying in on hang gliders and
Yeah.
like trying to. They took like a little kid, like I saw them take little kids and then like they like folded the kid into a ball and they like played like baseball with it. They like
Bro,
hit the
that's
kid
that's
and then they
pretty
like ran to
rough.
first base. To me, I feel like that is, how can you even be human and do that?
Yeah.
Well, they're Palestinians. They aren't humans. What was I going to say? Oh, that sounds like a pretty impressive mosh. I've not been to a lot of concerts. Mosh pit sounds pretty impressive.
Well, it was pretty impressive. Like the show was great. I think they had a bunch of singers and different people. And I think they had like Stephen Hawking there. That
Oh
was like a pretty
wow.
cool
That
like
is
guest. And he was like getting up and like moshing. Dude, you
oh
should have seen him out of his chair. He's probably like 5'11".
yeah.
Impressive guy.
Must have been the power of that weeping wall.
Yeah. No, no, no. He's on another level. I have a new level of respect for him.
I would chill any day for King Giz and the Lizzy Wizzy.
I think they could drop a really hot Halloween album.
Oh yeah, they could. Go to their concerts. Best concerts in the world, man. Like, one of their live streams of their concerts, when they started playing The River, that bandwidth was so powerful, it like broke the internet, quite literally. It was crazy.
It broke the internet. Wow. That's awesome. It broke your Wi-Fi.
Just-
It broke my life too. I love that band.
Can you tell me more about the desert turtle test?
Uh, I have not watched Blade Runner in a hot minute, but from what I remember, apparently, like something in their irises tell you whether or not they're a robot by their reaction when they're being told about this turtle in the desert and what they want to do with it. Similarly, I think Fallout has something about like either being a pitcher or a batter, but I don't really know all that one that much. I didn't really care all that much for Fallout 4. I'm one of those weird people that I started with Fallout 3, and I still think Fallout 3 is the best game. Yeah. Sue me, Fallout New whatever. Sue me, you retards.
So go ahead and sue me, screw me. I think there's a song by Michael Jackson, something like that. It's like Michael Jackson, and he runs around. He's like picking up kids.
Yeah, the that game is wild. Like the fan lore has to be off the chain for that one. Honestly, what is the fan lore for that game?
The fan lore, like the wiki page, or like the what do you call it? Like fan fictions, dude.
I was thinking just general lore, like the explanation of what the game's like deep meaning is.
Oh, it's simple enough. So you have Mr. Magic Shoes Jackson, and he's in a hotel with the Italian mafia for some reason, and they got a bunch of kids. And so he's got to go and rescue these kids from the Italian mafia where they've got them working in sweatshops. And when he's done, you know, he always goes like, "Woo!" Because I think that's like his, well, okay, I won't go there, but I'm thinking that is something.
You know, I got a funny story about that game. The first time I ever heard of that game was a high school buddy was like talking about old games. Was that on the Genesis? What system was it? Genesis?
I think so. Yeah.
His old high school buddy, he was talking about it on the Genesis, and he was talking. It was so strange, like I almost didn't believe it existed until I saw it. You know what I mean? Like it's just such a like, okay, you like flick your hat and you like hit people with magic dust. It's like it's one of those things that's like, dude, did you dream this? Did you trip this? Does this actually exist?
Well, the sad thing is, that's not actually even the worst of the early Dreamcast games in the States. Did I say Dreamcast? I meant, Genesis. The Genesis had some good games already in Japan, but in the States, it was primarily, like, lacking. And so what they did was they just got a bunch of fairly famous people of, I think, varying styles. You had, like, football players, and various other musicians and things, and they just said, we're gonna make a game with you, you know, fill in the blanks. Doesn't really matter what it's about, it's just your face that's gonna sell the game. And so you got a bunch of lousy games until, you know, Sonic actually came around and then things got better.
Yeah, definitely.
This like is it like ET level of like game? Like obviously that's like its own like thing. It's probably like an overhated random thing, but like there was bad games, sports games on the Atari is my point.
Actually, no. I would agree with you on that 100%. Like ET is like on par for Atari. Atari games weren't cutting edge.
Well, here's the thing about Atari. The arcade cabinets were actually pretty good. They had some great ones. They made plenty of interesting games. The problem was the home system was so underpowered by the time it came out, it couldn't even run Pac-Man well. Like, Pac-Man looked terrible. It was pathetic. And, if you can't do Pac-Man well, I mean, like, E.T. being bad is just par for course. But yeah, there wasn't a single good game on that.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that the games are bad or what, but yeah, I think ET is definitely overhated. Like it's like you have an Atari, like it's exactly what it's gonna look like, exactly what you're gonna get.
I think that I don't really know what people were expecting with ET, and like were they really expecting it to be like a Sega Genesis or like a NES like tier game? Like and like they had to bury copies of it in the desert? Like
Yeah.
I just don't understand.
How old is that game, honestly? Did it come out around the same time as like the Famicom?
Oh wait, are we talking about the ET game or the Atari system?
Well, the Atari system and the ET game, like when was it? When did it come out?
Well, the system I think was like early 80s. But you didn't get like any real good gaming console until the very late 80s that weren't computer.
Yeah. So yeah.
If I had to guess off the top of my head, and I don't know if this is right, but I think E.T. came out in like 86, and then Mario on the NES came out in like 89. I could be completely wrong on that.
Like I get it, but yeah, it's definitely overhated. It's
But didn't they like an Atari racing game that was kind of good, or am I imagining that? What was the platform that Excite Bike was on?
Ooh, that's a good question. I thought that was Midway, but it might have been Atari.
I don't know.
What bike? I've never heard of this.
Excite Bike. It's like a game where you have bikes and it's exciting. It's not a very deep game.
That does not sound fun.
It's not, but like, this is kind of.
Look, no name. You either have Excite Bike or you play chess or you play Milton Bradley games. Like,
Well,
it's not a whole
look,
lot.
like there's arcade, like in every town. You go to the arcade cabinets and you actually do the fun stuff. You don't have to do some kind of sad. I race around a little dirt track on my bike in a game. I'd rather do that in reality.
But maybe you can't afford a dirt bike, and so you gotta, just settle with a. I don't know. I think it's a bit harsh. It might be snowing outside, and you can't ride the bike anyway. So you gotta play a sight bike on the Atari.
I'm just saying, if I was a kid at that point, and like I was given Atari, it'd be amazing for a minute, and then I would quickly turn it off and do literally anything else.
At school was Foursquare, not like the game. Foursquare was
Okay.
like the game. Am I wrong?
I mean, I enjoyed it. That was fun.
That's how you got your like middle school street cred. Is like on the Foursquare.
Oh, not by fighting? Okay, maybe I went to a different school.
Yeah, you definitely went to.
Like fighting, you like not Street Fighter, but like those games you like walk left to right. You like
Yeah.
Battletoads. Was your high
Yeah,
school
Battletoads.
Battletoads?
Well, I mean, it's hallways, right? You're just stuck in hallways, so yeah, it's definitely a left to right. Part of what made the school fun was you had, class you could sneak out of and then go down to the computer lab and, like, watch anime. Of course, it was pirated. I mean, it always was. I still do, but...
Well, for me, like, it was blocked on the school Wi-Fi, so like I couldn't even watch it. Like the Wi-Fi tech, like from in my school was next level, and but I still got hounded. Like it would still show up on your search history.
You could be on like B, like browsing B on the public library internet.
The public library is still like that. Like you have homeless, you have gooners who are coming to the library, gooning. You have homeless in the library. Oh my! I don't know why they let it. What happened to
What happened?
the public library? They put a lot of effort, into putting it up in the first place.
Yeah, I thought they might have patched it up by now, but I guess
When was
not.
the last time you went to a library out of curiosity?
Ask that one.
When was the last time you went to a library out of curiosity?
I know the year. It was like 2018 and 2019. I still had my library card. And I was going to the library to borrow. I cannot remember what I was trying to borrow. It was something.
The last time I went probably was like one of those college libraries while I was still in college, and I had to get like some books for my classes, and I found where someone had scribbled in the margins, and they were doing like fan art for their anime. So I added, I started adding some fan work for my anime as well.
This episode is sponsored by self-snitching.
Like gold or something. I don't know my Reddit terminology. I've not been on that sign for whenever.
Thanks for the
Mhm.
karma. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for the karma. The book title just sounds kind of soy. Like
Oh yeah,
the internet
100.
is making you angrier. It's like
It
10
is.
ways to get back at the internet
Yeah.
for whatever, for to
1099.
get back
Call
at those
now.
internet jerks.
Yeah.
Top 10
On.
ways to get smart, persevere, and become the best version of you through internet literacy.
Yeah.
Sigma energy.
Yo. Honestly, like I said, it's actually not a bad book. It's not a bad read, but yes, it definitely has that like cringe, like, ooh, they're bullying me. Oh, like whatever. Anyway, I don't know. It's just yeah, it's got a very soy adjacent.
Bringing this back a little bit to like an hour ago, but uh, what are you giving out for Halloween here, Jay?
What what am I giving out for Halloween? So I I think what I would like to do is give out like a goodie bag. And the
Okay,
goodie
alright.
bag is gonna have like good and bad. So it's gonna have like some licorice. It's gonna have like some chocolate with like wine in it, like wine
Okay.
flavor.
Yeah.
I think it could also have like a little what are those little Tomodachi toy? Yeah, like so you can like have something cool.
So the kids can choke on them.
Yeah, and then we'll have like maybe I feel like that's a good and then I would have like some toothpaste maybe in like the goodie
Oh,
bag.
that's good. That's good. Like the
Yes.
travel airplane travel toothpaste.
Yeah, but the
Travel
not
bag.
every goodie bag is gonna be the same, but I think that's a good start. And I have time until till Halloween. I think we'll figure it out. I'm trick or treating and I'm going up to some stranger's door and I'm like, trick or treat, and I'm like, and they're like, oh, Jay Sean, I haven't seen you around here in a while. And I'm like, yeah, well, like it's Halloween and I think you're like a crotchety, grumpy old Gruntilda like nanny. You're like Gruntilda and you're an old hag bitch. I don't really like you, but okay. Yeah, nice to see you. And then what would I appreciate as like a nice gift? I liked Reese's cups. I liked those. They'd be a little bit like soggy though, or like not as good. Because like I would be walking around with the candy. By the time I get it all back to my house, like half of it is melted. So the Snickers is a good one. That those didn't really melt. I would say if I was getting a gift, I would appreciate if it was Snickers. What about you?
Um, but I don't know. The toothpaste like goes kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. That goes kind of hard.
Okay, let me get this straight. What you're telling me is, as a kid, you would have appreciated being given toothpaste?
What are your thoughts on Snickers? Like, do you like Snickers? Do you hate Snickers?
Indifferent.
Indifferent?
Yeah, just kind of indifferent. Like it's all right.
Any further thoughts? Nothing?
Well, let me think. I mean, if I were out trick or treating and I got a Snickers, I would kind of be slightly disappointed. If that was the type of candy that was moving into my neighborhood, but
What would you rather have Kit Kats or Snickers?
I think I'd rather see Kit Kats in the neighborhood.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I think I'm right there with you. Maybe I was saying that I like Snickers in my candy bag, but you kind of mature
Yeah,
and you kind
yeah.
of realize, yeah, maybe the Kit Kats were maybe Kit Kats are better.
Kit Kats are better. Yeah.
I'll throw you a curveball here. I really like Twix. Now, make of that whatever you will.
Yugata is missing out on this conversation. I know she likes sweets.
And now she put the camera on admin for absolutely no reason.
Because I look nice, you know. Halloween costume. This is my Halloween fit, keeping it classic. Uh,
Give me the spiel, dude. Give me the full, yes. I like this channel.
Dude, I don't remember that. That's old stuff. I don't watch our channel.
You stole it from Pony.
Well, borrowed without permission.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so what is your thoughts about the current state of the channel?
I mean, it's been going downhill for years, but we're still chugging along, man. Just choo-choo chugging along, you know? I was supposed to make a channel trailer this year. It was my turn to do the channel trailer, and guess what? It wasn't a channel trailer this year. You know? I feel like, that scene in the Trailer Park Boys where Mr. Leahy's just letting this place go, just rot out and just go to shit. Like, that's where we are right now, man.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes down to it, you are the liquor. I will give you that.
I am the liquor.
And to our humble viewers, will we see a admin channel trailer in 2026?
Possibly. We'll do some more 3D printing stuff. I've had, just speaking on channel stuff, I've had some ideas. Like, I try to be no name, and you gotta, I can't take their place. Like, they're too good. They're perfect. They gotta stay in their lane. I can't take that lane away from them. I'm just like the educator,
Boo.
I just
Say boo.
I just stick with the educational lane.
Boo. We need more admin content.
Well, we can do it, but it's gonna be, a little more educational. We have to be well-rounded. We have to be well-rounded. That's what I think. And somebody has to say it. We can't just all have fun all the time. We gotta have a little bit of discipline here.
But I mean, the thing is, you're the rave master, so I really want to see it doesn't have to be live, but record yourself doing a rave, the full DJ set. That'd just be so fun.
Yeah, I'm
man,
right there with you.
trying to bring up the past now. Now we're trying to bring up the past of maybe being involved in certain things. Is that what we're doing now?
In certain things.
I didn't say anything. I just said rave.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, I mean, we could do that. I think it'd be fun to do that as a live stream, honestly.
I think it certainly would be a fun stream, but geez, there's some, you kind of hit a nerve there.
Well, I try to keep a low profile on the internet, but I am all over the internet. I'm all over, but I try to keep a low profile, I try not to be interconnected. I try not to, Linktree. I'm not a Linktree type of guy.
Like Herobrine.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds Irish, but sure.
Like Herobrine. And he's they scrub him from the Minecraft updates every time. And they're always removing references to him.
Dude,
I feel like that's not a Linktree type of creature.
Dude,
It's a creepypasta thing.
It's
Yeah, okay, dude. Yeah, represent. Shout out to Herobrine.
I've never actually read the thing myself, but apparently it says like giant Steve in the woods or something like that. And like if he catches you, you don't get to play Minecraft again because you're gonna be dead.
Because there was like some sort of like, was it actual murder or torture for like Slenderman? Have they actually tried to like scrub it a bit? Like,
Oh, that.
was it a full-on homicide or was it just a torture? Maybe it was a homicide. It's insane.
I don't actually know the full ins and outs of it, but I think it was something like there was a murder in the woods, and it was definitely because like some teenage girls were way too into Slender Man. But that's a story that I just briefly heard about and did not care enough to really pay attention to.
I'm probably not doing us any favors bringing it up. They're probably trying to scrub that. It's probably one of those things they're trying to keep a low profile on.
I thought you didn't care about banned bugs.
Oh, I love banned books. They're the best. Let's shout out the best banned books. 3, 2, 1. Turner Diaries.
Sorry, I was fucking something else. Can you do that one more time? Wait, give me like, we'll edit it into first try, but
Yeah.
but give me like 10 seconds to think about it.
Okay.
Yeah, he kind of like screwed his camera up and he
Banned. I don't even know. Okay, we can skip that. We can skip that.
Okay.
So are we doing it or not? Okay, next subject. Let's see. Uh, uh, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I don't know either. I thought that we were gonna do well, we talk about spooky. Spooky seems to be, what's something spooky? Do.
Oh, I know Spooky. Spooky. Okay, he's wearing Pony's thing. And you want to talk about like unwashed? I wouldn't touch that.
No, it's got character.
It's got more than character. If you look at it on a green UV light, it's got more than character all over it.
If you look at it with a black light, it's got a lot of character. Yeah.
It's got culture. don't talk to me about that. Like you people don't got culture.
It's culture and the bacterial use of that word too.
Yeah. Bacteria culture.
Okay, I completely pulled you off track. What were you saying about Spooky?
I was saying like spooky, 'tis the season of spooky. So we're in the spooky season. What can we talk about that is spooky? Which is what I was saying. And here's what I was thinking about is like, what is spooky about this month? Why does it feel so spooky, not just in Halloween, but throughout the whole month?
Solar patterns are positioned between the sun and the Earth and the sun and the star alignment. I don't know, dude. That's a good question.
So you think it may be due to astrology?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I always think it was the Masons, to be honest with you, but I chalk a lot up to them.
Give them all credit. Yeah, credit where
Yeah,
credit's due.
I think Masons don't get a lot of credit, but I think you're giving them too much credit here. I think that yeah, the Masons. I don't know if they're behind that spooky feeling due to whatever it is that we decide, but yeah, the Masons are spooky though. Like that is a good spooky topic. So what do you think that those guys are up to when they're not doing their when they're doing their eyes wide shut
Yeah.
like rituals? What do you think that is like? And would you like an all access one time behind the scenes all access pass to Masonic eyes wide shut ritual? You're not obligated to take part, but you may be coerced into taking part possibly, but you're not going to die. There's no risk to you. It is a risk-free, all expense paid trip to Masonic ritual. What would you take it?
Oh, easy answer for me. Absolutely not.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, they have some pretty cool looking buildings. So if it's in one of the, and if it's in a nice city, you know, like a city that I'd actually be interested in going in, then I wouldn't mind so much, I guess, but I probably should rethink that.
Yeah, no,
I
it's an all expense. So like, if it's in New York, it's an all expense paid trip to New York, and you can even, it's going to be one day, so it's going to be 24 hours. A lot of those hours in the night are going to be in your I can't say it on YouTube, but type of assembly. That's what they need to do. They need to have like a dedicated tunnel, and you can like bike down the tunnel. You can use like a hoverboard, like a Zoomer hoverboard. You can use like a electric scooter down the tunnel, or one of those what do they call them, like the walking strip. They have them at like the airports. They have them at
yeah.
Disney
What are those
World.
things? Yeah. Exactly.
What do they
conveyor
call those?
belts.
Do you know the name?
Oh man, I did. It's the conveyor belts. Man, what are
They're called fat people movers. That's what they're called.
people movers actually? They might actually
Yeah.
be called people movers.
People movers. Yeah. I think that's what they're called. So
What
yeah,
happens if we made the entire
thinking.
sidewalks in New York people movers?
So we got one taker. Admin is going to take the trip
No.
No, sorry. No Name is taking the trip to New York or wherever and is going to enjoy it. And then No Name is going to say, no, I'm good. But where's somewhere that you would like to go, and like it would be an added benefit if it could be all expense paid?
Oh, me?
Keep in mind, this is quite literally Mr. Leahy over here speaking, so the reason he seems spaced out is because he is. And the reason why he only has basic taste is because he is.
Does. I'm a basic boy. Listen, some of us, we're just not gifted. We're a little slow.
A little slow, did I hear that right?
Yeah, a little slow. Not the fastest on our feet. It just is what it is. I don't know. I guess the only right answer is like Jerusalem, but or maybe Tel Aviv.
Why?
I feel like that's the right answer. I feel like everything else is the wrong answer.
That's a good answer for me. I'll take that
Yeah.
answer. Yeah, we're remember that's one of our future potential sponsors is Air Jerusalem. Air Jerusalem, Muslim, Jew, we've got a little something for everybody.
We got Muslim, Jew, Goy.
No, not them, not them.
Oh, not
Don't
that.
say that. Don't say we're gonna lose the sponsorship. Don't say.
I mean, hey, you know, it's good enough for me.
Okay, so that's perfect. So you'd go to Jerusalem. So
Yeah.
so that is a great spot. So that's gonna be where your Masonic ritual is gonna take place, and they'll cover it. It's all expense paid, and like you can visit the wall, bro. You can visit the. You can visit Muslim, Christian, Jew. Look at how much stuff. And they probably have like, that's a great answer. We have Jerusalem, and we're gonna, and an admin is gonna go to Jerusalem and enjoy a little bit of some kosher, like salt, some kosher food, some halal food, and then in the Christian quarter, you can have the cheeseburger. You can have the bacon.
Yeah.
You can't have that in either of the other two quarters. You can't have the bacon cheeseburger because you know, like rules or whatever. But yeah, they have like a McDonald's in the Christian part of Jerusalem, and you can go to it. And what more can you ask for? This is going to be an extra spicy Masonic event, but it's no risk to you. It's no risk to you, and you just have to like live with what you saw.
And maybe future childcare.
Sounds that no, I mean, you know, I'm being over here and I'm being basic, you know, I get it, but that does sound like an adventure.
It is an adventure. See, like, look, we're one step closer to getting our sponsorship.
Yeah.
Paying for childcare is a big adventure.
Well, I mean, adventure, using that term in the loosest sense, yeah. I mean, that does sound like an adventure.
First, let's think, where would I like to go?
Nepal.
Nepal? Really? Like, am I really getting transported to Mount Everest for friggin' Masonic temple? We're gonna build a Masonic temple on Everest?
That's already there.
It's already there. It's already there. There's already been a human sacrifice on the peak of Mount Everest.
Yeah. I was of the opinion that's what's on top of Mount Everest. That's why nobody goes there.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, it's the highest point we have on Earth, so it's the closest plane to spiritual places. So you want to go to contact them demons, you got to get up high.
Let's go with Russia field trip. We're going to
Red Square.
We're going to Red Square.
Oh, I was thinking Vladivostok, or however you pronounce that.
Vladivostok. So
I'm not Russian.
we can go to Vladivostok, but we could go to St. Pete. St. Pete could be fun. Let's go with St. Pete, historic city. It's kind of in the Arctic. It's a little.
Oh. Okay. This has nothing to do with Masonic tours, but Russia, perfect place to go. What is it? Pyramidion. It's like way up in the north. It used to be a coal mining town by the Soviets. And then they decided that it wasn't producing enough, so they basically just said everybody gets gulagged, and so there's no one there. It's a Soviet town that's been abandoned, and there's like one dude there a year, and he's there to like keep the polar bears from tearing down the buildings, basically. You want to talk about like the perfect Russian tour? That's perfect Russian tour right there. Get the full roadside picnic experience.
You know what would be cool? There's a city called Omsk.
Yeah.
Omsk is like a city near the Gobi Desert, near Mongolia. And then from there, then last stop, Vladivostok. And so that would be a cool Russian tour. I think it would be a cool tour. When are we doing that?
I actually thought you were gonna say last stop was North Korea, but I mean, that was just me.
Well, it's not far from Vladivostok.
Mm.
We could, you know, Vladivostok, North Korea.
Yeah. We can amend it. We can make it to North Korea. And so we go to Pyongyang. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, you gotta go to Pyongyang. Like, you gotta see real Korea, you know? Because South Korea is fake Korea. You gotta go to the proper one.
I hear that the slaves are great this time of year.
Oh man. I don't know how to like follow that up. Adios, amigos. Safe travels. Stay safe, everybody. Any shouts outs, ladies?
Yeah, I wanna say, my boy Putin, my boy, that guy, and yeah, peace.
Good night, everybody. Peace, love and peace, love and peace, love and peace. Good night.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a couple days.
Yeah, speaking of which, this video is being recorded before Halloween, since we were all in the same place, but it's probably not going to be posted even at Halloween, if I'm being honest, but we'll get it out as soon as we can.